Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you, man. Shouldn't have to keep reminding you or even asking you if you got a smile on your face, if you're thankful, if you're feeling good, if you got your peace of mind when you open your eyes. Prophet shouldn't have to. Nobody else should have to. You should be driven to do that. You should be motivated and inspired to have those actions already about yourself. You should constantly be working yourself to the place and space where you always within that state of mind. Prophet, hope everything went good for you. You were moving around last night. No hitches, no bumps in the road. Prophet, hope you're having a blessed day so far, no matter what you're doing. Just understand this. Wherever you be at is where you're supposed to be at. And I understand that some people might disagree, but let Prophet tell you, this is energies, this is frequencies, this is vibrations. Wherever your vibration takes you is where you're meant to be. I'm not talking about you just a high vibrational person and you around a bunch of low vibrational people. That's not what Prophet's saying. We all have things to do. We all came for certain missions. We all have a certain worth to our energy. And when I say a certain worth, my energies came to work certain energies. Yours came to work certain energies. Him, her, she, all that. They come to work certain energies. Remember, you're transmuting, transforming. So if you're transmuting and transforming, just think for a quick second of what you're transmuting and what you're transforming. Understand what you came into. Understand that you came into all of these negative, dark energies. That's the only way you can be transmuting and transforming them. Prophet want to let you in on something. I just want to bring something to your attention. It's early. When you open your eyes, what's your situation? When you open your eyes, very first open, what is your situation? Do your mind take off? Do your mind take off because you think you got something unfinished to keep thinking about? Do your mind take off because you don't understand that whatever that may be, trying to approach you and live with you on this day also? When you open your eyes, always, always, always have yourself in a head place and space where you can sit, because you've been waiting so long to get yourself in order, to get yourself together. At times, not even knowing how you was going to do it. At times, not even knowing that it was possible. And this you being honest with yourself. So you waited. Sit down, listen to your guidance. When you open them eyes, give the time for yourself. The very first thing you should do is be thankful. Thank Source, thank this universe, however you do it for yourself. Your higher self, but give thanks and sit yourself in your moment with a clear mind. Because things from, say, yesterday, when you open your eyes, none of it should be knocking at your door. Soon as you open your eyes, none of it should be knocking at you before you start thinking. I need you to know that, because when that happens, that means that your state of mind, that means that the functionality of your mind it's not in the right place. And I'm not saying that it's all wrong, but what I'm saying is it's not functioning in the way that it should, because you should always take that time for yourself. If it's something knocking soon as you open your eyes, that's something. I'm not going to necessarily say trying to take you off track, because I can't speak for everybody, but it's not going to allow you to get in the right head place and space that you need. Sit down by yourself, gather your thoughts that come to you. That's an old thought. That's an old thought if it's from yesterday. If it's from the day before, it's an old thought. Every day is new. Every day things are changing. You got to remember that. Take the time, sort and situate yourself. Set your intentions for your day. Do your affirmations. Put yourself in a positive head place. Put positive energies out into the field for yourself. Speak. Speak joy and peace over your day. And then you go ahead and get to thinking after that, however you do. But it's important that every individual, when you open your eyes, you should always have that time to yourself. Before you close your eyes, you're supposed to always have that time to yourself. This is 2 times in a day. Every individual supposed to give themselves time. Supposed to give themselves time. When you open your eyes, go over your day. Set your intentions for your day. Before you close them, see how your day went. See what you need to situate and sort out for the next one within your mind frame. You got to understand that these things are not problems. They are called problems. You was taught that they was problems. That's just what you was taught. You was taught that it's difficulties and it's obstacles. But every time you hear these words, is a problem and is something that's gonna stop you, that's in the front of you. And that's not it. That's not it. And you have to let go of all those things that you was taught. You have no idea how many things you pick up. You set your intentions. You set your feelings. All of that belongs to you. How you feel, how you view things, what you want to do, all that applies to you. It doesn't apply to nothing else but you. You in sole control of that. Sole control of that. Let me tell you about change. We got individuals that don't be wanting to change. You got individuals that want to change. You got individuals that don't know how to change. We got individuals that change for the better, change for the worse. Regardless, change inevitable. Change daily, whether you can realize it or not. You see, we've all been living a certain way for a long, long time. So now you running into truths. Every time you run into a truth, listen to Prophet. Every time you run into a truth, a piece of your thinking should change, and a piece of the way how you act in a certain manner should change. Every time you gain truth, you got to adjust yourself to that truth. You got to adjust yourself in that belief every time. So you constantly sorting out these pieces and parts of the puzzle, constantly putting it together, getting it back in order. So know that every time you gain truth, it comes with change, some form or fashion. But definitely, as far as how you're going to think after that, and as far as how you're going to act, you can't gain a new truth and go about yourself the old way. of how you knew it before that. It makes no sense. We have to really understand that. We have to really stand up and we have to really take the steps in whatever processes that we in. But the main and most important thing is that you have an understanding of things, because if you don't, then you can't function like that. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Prophet got words of encouragement. We call it a new day. We call it I just woke up. We call it opening our eyes. We call it grand rising. But we don't never call it for our benefit all the time. Individuals just do that process and then go about life. You have control over your day. You have control over the energies. And the ones that you run across that you felt you wasn't controlling, that's the reason you wasn't. So you could transmute that.